Yeah, man, I'm so busy with work right now. I wasn't going to upload a video today, but I had too many questions on my inbox. Like, hey, what's your opinion? What do you think is going on? What do you think is happening? So I decided to do this one. So, anyways, before anything else, please, guys, don't forget it. Drop me that like button, drop me encouragement. In this kind of market period, all everybody needs is encouragement. We don't need negative words. Okay, so drop some kind of encouragement for everybody who is watching the channel, because again, if you're here crying about price or about your portfolio, you already know the drill. I'm going to delete the comment and I'm going to block you from my channel. This is my millionaire journey. Not every red day means we have to cry about it, right? So unfortunately, right now, since I was rushing, I didn't get my mug with me. But anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab, well, you guys already know I don't have my coffee mug with me, but you already know everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do something a little bit different, okay? Well, we already know the market is going to shit. Most people don't know why. That's why I'm here today, to try to explain it a little bit more. Although if you've been part of my channel, you've been this will not catch you by mistakes, right? It will not catch you by mistake. But anyways, we're going to look at the market performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we'll check out prices in details, and well, I will tell you what I did with my positions. Okay, maybe you want to follow the same strategy, because that's the way I'm making money on these turbulent times. Okay, I'm also going to show you a little bit of a cheat code. Wink, wink. It works for me. Maybe it'll work for you too. Okay, but anyways, yeah. Well, once we're done with that, yeah, you can check on your positions. Me, like I said, I will show you what I did with mine, and then we can ask ourselves, are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, guys, it's been a constant battle. When you see me, like, people just ask me, why the hell do I laugh every time? But it's funny, very funny, because again, anything that is happening right now should not be a surprise to you. Shouldn't be, because I told you, this run is different. The first day that we laid these ETFs, or as the way I like to call it, paper Bitcoin, once we let paper Bitcoin start to flow into the system, you should have got ready for this. You know they are going to manipulate it. You know they are going to fuck it. Okay, so thanks now. And I wish everybody had paid attention to it. You remember when I was telling you guys that gold, it was running on fumes. Gold was causing a lot of pressure. Okay, the same thing going with the silver. All these precious metals, they were really like, I don't know, it was really crazy to see how people still throw money into these metals, seeing that the RSI was already a 90 something percent high. And I kept telling you guys, this ain't gonna end good. It will not end good for a lot of people. And now big money got greedy, right? So for those of you who don't know what happened yesterday or the day before yesterday, whenever it happened, this big money, they had a high position on silver and gold. Okay, so when gold flipped and it was started to come down, they were about to lose. I think it was about how many billions of dollars they was about to lose. And what did they do? When I tell you Bitcoin is not a store of value, most of you don't believe me. So to cover their trades, that way they don't go into bankrupt or they don't lose their positions, they sold Bitcoin, the ETFs, the outflow. Go look at it. The outflows will tell you. Okay, they sold Bitcoin to try to cover that silver and gold position, try to cover it. So since they did it all at once, because this time you could do an OTC. If it was a normal movement, You would have done an over-the-counter buying and selling and all over that and the price would not be affected that much. But since it was moving too fast, they did not have time for it. The easiest thing that was to be sold was the Bitcoin. So they lost a lot of Bitcoin. I mean, they sold a ton of Bitcoin. That's why you saw the price go from what 80 something thousand it was all the way down to 59. Now, if you ask me, I will tell you it's not over yet, because they still got another one that is about to expire, and they have to do something about it. Not just me talking about it. I'm going to show you in the charts right now the way I see the charts, the way I trade them, because people sometimes they like, well, you see this stuff but you never show. So I'm about to show you how I trade them. Like I told you, I'm looking for little entries, right? The lower entries. That's what I did. Price went low, I put in entries. This morning, as you guys already saw yesterday, I was up like what, $400. This morning I was on each position around $600-700. So what I did, I closed them and I'm waiting again, because I know two things are happening. That trade that those guys have with the precious metals is one thing. The second thing is the Japanese carry trade, which is happening sometimes either tomorrow or next. I forgot which is the date, the 8th or the 9th, or maybe the 7th or the 8th. I forgot. Just like keep on looking at the chart itself. Now, I told you, they're gonna fuck it. Everybody already know. No, it's not like they're trying to save it. No. We have a system right now which is based on money that was printed. Okay, people never complain, because most of the people didn't care about how much money the government printed, as long as life was good, right? But now we have come to an economy system because some people got too greedy. China, for example, they got too greedy in their little mindset on trying to dethrone America, that all these things start to happen. Because if China kept quiet and be like, okay, let's everybody make money and not trying to dethrone the US dollar, then this America would not have realized that, you know what, for our economy to be strong, we need to be a producing country. They wouldn't have realized that. The last time America was depending on economy, excuse me, on economy booming was during the Great Depression, like when they was producing on a lot of cars and stuff like that. But seeing the way that things went, and then you add to the fact that the reserve currency being the US dollar was getting printed left and right to oblivion, right? And most of the countries really didn't care until China started pointing it out. Like, listen, they are printing money, your value is going down, blah, blah, blah. And before you know it, it became a chain reaction, right? Excuse me. Sorry about that. It became a chain reaction of people saying, which again, they are right. I wouldn't let anybody try to devaluate my savings no matter what. So they are right. But that China started pointing out, people try to move away from the dollar, and now you see the effect, right? Because I told you, America is not going to let that happen. They will nuke your ass if they have to, right? So a chain of events started. This chain of event that most people right now, they think, oh, because we dumped from $80 to $59, that's over with. That's not true. I don't think it's over with. I'm about to show you in a second, and hey, I'm not your financial advisor, right? Wink, wink. And you make your own decisions once I show you what I have to show you. So again, I keep telling you, patience, consistent, okay? Those are the things that will make you that money. Most people don't see it. Everybody's running right now. Like, oh yeah, the market is dying, blah, 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 it's going on. I just added another 200,000 Kaspas to my Kaspa spot account. That's what I did when people were running around, because I know, guys, I know once all this nonsense is over with, you see how how fast the market dropped. That's how fast it's going to run. That's why I keep telling you, they are not going to run it for the next 6 to 10 months. They're not going to do that. It's not going to happen. It is still the same cycle with Bitcoin. The only problem is that all this macroeconomy happening is what is causing people to panic. You saw what that company did yesterday, okay? You saw it? They were losing on the precious metal, so they decided to sell the easiest the easiest asset on their portfolio, which is Bitcoin. Dumped it all the way down. There you go, right? So right now, it is setting itself up. I told you, Kaspa, Quant, Jasmine, Cash. I told you soon the cash part will start to make sense. It's not there yet because the stock market is still looking good. We saw the S&P 500 lose some strength yesterday, but it's bounced right back up. Which again, normally, when I look at the financial times that we've been in this kind of distress in the past, we've seen that the market, okay, we've seen that, like I usually say, look in the 1970s, look in 2000, look in 2008, then check 2020, and so on and so forth. You will see that by the time we get to where we are right now, the stock market still has around 10 to 15%, okay, to run to the upside. The stock market still have that. So right now, that 10 to 15% is what I'm still waiting for to see. Man, I don't know. The day that I didn't use my Maxi mug, I want to drink a lot of water. I don't know what's stuck in my throat, so excuse me for a second. Okay, so that 10 to 15% is what I think. Once we top it out, once we get there, it's going to be a rollover. It's going to fall. And then a lot of people will still understanding, like most people don't get it right now. They will be like, oh my goodness, you don't have this, you don't do that. No, okay. Prices to the downside present opportunity while a lot of people cry about it, right? So back to what I'm telling you. You have to understand it. Only you that is prepared will make money in this market. Like I've been showing you since yesterday, right? A lot of you have been seeing my position when I open them. Like I told you, I'm looking for a better entry because I'm scalping it right now. Nobody knows how low it's going to go. As a matter of fact, I do have buy orders on Kaspa. I do have 2.5 cents, 2 cents, 1 cent, and 0.008, I think. Okay, I have buy orders as we go down because I want to make money on this thing. Like I told you, my goal is 5 million Kaspa. So far, we're doing good. Okay, so everybody that grandmama is running, and you supposed to look at that opportunity. Like the other guy was asking me yesterday, say, how do I know the market might still gonna go down? And I said, you have a different way of looking at the market. The way I look at my charts is not the same thing like everybody does. You guys already know. I like to go from the smallest time frame going upwards. Will tell you, okay? So I have my charts set up that I do have the moving averages, okay? The 200, the 50, and the 20. So I do have them set up. So and also in different colors. That way, when one flips, I already know, okay, maybe there is a little strength there. I can enter position and I can make some money out of it. The whole point of this is because you want to either pile up on your spot or get that cash ready to buy. That's the whole point of it. So I know I'm just rambling on here now, but a lot of people that look at charts, this might make some kind of sense for you when you see it. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, I'm going to use Phemex or maybe Bydfi, don't matter to me, but I'm going to use Phemex. Okay, I'm going to go to my charts and we look at this. As you guys can see up here, you can see I'm going to use okay, let's use Jasmine. It don't matter, whatever coin you use, this works. Okay, you see up here, I start with the line chart. See, line chart, what it does is kind of tells me, okay, what is the sentiment, what's the sentiment on the market. That's what the line chart does. Tells me, is it bullish, is it bearish, is it going sideways, and blah blah blah. The way you can see right now, everything is going sideways because just by looking at the line chart, you can see first, look at the MACD, green, and it's going down, right? That's what's happening. Okay, next one, you look at the RSI, see, the same thing, it looks bearish. Okay, and now you look at the volume, there is basically no volume. After the sell-off, people kind of step away from their positions, because a lot of people are exiting the market. So there is basically no volume right now. Therefore, when you look, this is the only big volume you find right there. Everything else to the left or to the right is almost nothing. There is no volume. Now you start to look. First of all, you go to the minute. On the 1 minute, if you're if you're a day trader or a scalper, again, I forgot to mention this. This works depending on what kind of trader are you. Like I told you guys, I'm a long-term trader, but when the market is agitated like this, I'm a scalper. I scalp the market to try to make some money here and there, right? So this works depending on how you see it. Now, as a scalper, I'm using the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour. That's what I'm using, okay? But as a long-term trader, I start looking at the daily, the weekly, and monthly. That's what I start looking at, okay? And this is what I mean by it. Let me show you in a second. Let's go here. I already showed you on the line chart, right? As a scalper, me scalping the markets, just making some money out of it. I look at it first of all on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, you can see something here. You see, I do have the purple line, yellow line, and light, what you call it, rose, rose, what you want to call it, or light blue, or whatever you want to call it. So you have it. Now, this, the lower one, is your bullish line. The middle one is your neutral line, and this one right here is your bearish line. Okay, what do I mean by that? When the purple one is below, that means that trend is bullish. Understand? When this blue one is below, it means the trend is bearish. You understand? So you have to look at it in that way. So when you zoom in, you will see that now, as we speak, it is below it, but the blue one has started to curve downwards, which tells you that this price, unless if I had, by the time I saw it flip here, okay, when I saw it flip here, I would have entered a trade and I would have scalped it to try to make some money. But right now it's a little bit late. It's already trying to curve downwards, so this price momentum is not going to hold. As a matter of fact, when you look at the you look at the MACD, see, has started to turn red, and then the RSI is looking downward. So yeah, on the 1 minute scalping, that's how I do it. That's the way I look at it. Now, if you want to go again, we start looking at the 5 minutes. Look at the 5 minutes again. What did I tell you, right? When the purple, or the old rose, whatever color you want to call it, when the purple is under, it is bullish. When it is above, is bearish. As you can see right here, okay, see, purple is above, which means bearish, right? Bearish momentum. Sometimes you will get, see how this one now, the blue is curving, trying to go above the purple. That tells you, okay, maybe you want to take a chance at that and enter a long position once you see that. But for me, no, because one, I look at it, look at what the MACD is doing. It's green, right? But it looks like the candles are getting shorter and shorter and shorter, telling me that, yeah, it's not going to hold. The same thing, you look at the RSI. See, it tried to go up, now it's coming down. So, no, it's not bullish. You got to look at that. Once you start to learn how to look at this chart this way, you're going to make money with it, okay? That's what I do on my scalping, okay? Now, next one, you look at the 30 minutes. It's another one that tells you whether the trend is bullish or not. You remember what we said about the EMAs? What do you see? Purple is trying to go above. See, look at the purple. It's trying to climb above, which tells you that this trend is going to continue downwards. That's what it tells you. Look at the MACD and look at the RSI. It tells you the same thing, right? So yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that right now. I'm going to wait until it resets, and that will give me a better entry if I want to scalp it, right? It's the same thing. That's you keep repeating this but you got to stick yourself in front of your computer. I mean, without even moving, because if you move, yeah, you might miss that that entry point or exit point. Your price might go up and then it comes back down. You lose your profits on that. That's what I do on the daily scalping, right? Now, let's go on the long term. Long term, when I tell you guys, like, I don't think this price downwards is over with yet. I don't think so. Okay, why? Watch. Look at this. Now, you start to go on the 1 hourly. What do you see? See what purple is doing? The purple is above. It's above it. And you can also see MACD and RSI. What are they doing? You see? Now, the entire trend is downwards moving. That's what it is. So, yeah, for me, yeah, that means that trying to tell you that now it's not ready yet. So, you want to go again. You look at the 4 hourly. Click on the 4 hour right quick. And what do you see? Again, purple is above, not under. When the purple is above, it's a bearish trend, right? It's a bearish trend. Most powerfully, because what usually confuses people sometimes is that they look at the RSI flipping and the MACD, they don't pay attention to the MACD. I'm sorry, they look at the MACD flipping, but they don't pay attention to the RSI. You see how the RSI, even though the MACD has flipped, the RSI still has the arch going down, right? Which tells you that the price is not ready to run yet. It's not ready. You still have some more time. You want to do that again, go on the daily. Okay, if you go on the daily, you see the same thing. See? Even though, because I am scalping the market, that's why I get this buy, sell, I set them up like that. But on the bigger picture, this shows you that the market still have price going downwards. See the purple is above and is facing downwards. See the blue one? I don't know if you can see it. The blue is below. And the entire price has a downward trend, right? And then you look at MACD and you look at RSI. What do you see? That's how I determine. For me, it's not time yet. It's not time for me to get in. But since the daily hasn't flipped, the weekly can even confirm that to you. If you go look on the weekly, which is going to be the 7 days, it's going to tell you exactly the same, even clearer. You can see the purple at the top, the blue one under, and the price cannot even break the yellow. The yellow, which is the control point, the price cannot even break it, which tells you again, yeah, we still have some more pain to come. We haven't got there yet. And a lot of people still don't pay attention to it. It's not time yet. So yeah, what did I do? Like I said, I have buy orders on my uphold, and the same way here on the, for example, in all my exchanges, I do have buy orders. So as you guys can see, let me show you right quick. You see here, I do have 4 different buy orders. I have a Bitcoin buy order, a long at 50x, okay, at $50,000. I have a quant long position, okay, $45. I do have a Jasmine position at 0.0025, and I do have a Kaspa position which is at 1 cent. So if price goes all the way down to 1 cent, it will trigger, and these positions are going to be open. Again, these are things that you have to pay attention to. You look at it and it tells you. Now, one last one, which is going to be on the let's go on the monthly. Okay, now this is another one why I said these prices we still have another way down. Look at the monthly. What just happened? We just had, after the dump that happened, see the purple? Purple has climbed all the way above, and blue has gone all the way below. Although we even have a buy signal here, that is not ready yet, because when you want to look at, you want to pay attention to the RSI. See the RSI right here? You want to pay attention to that, and you also want to look at the MACD. Once the MACD start to squeeze together, yeah, it's time to go. Time to open shop. Full-time mode. Like I told you guys, I am looking for that lower entry for the long term too. That's why I'm paying attention to the market. So it is what it is right now. You can sit there and cry about it, or you can scalp the market and make you some money while you wait for the bigger opportunity to appear. The bear market is not here yet. We are having, guys, don't get it. Again, look at it. See the purple line? It's right there. See? It has passed the yellow line. It's now above it. That shows you, yeah, it's going to compress a little bit more. That is the 200 moving average for me. So it's going to compress even a little bit more. All you got to do is be patient about it. Deploy some money, have some money on the side, waiting. As you guys can see for my Phemex, for example, I have $1,000 ready to deploy. If I want to, this is what I'm using to scalp the market. The same thing, you can look at my Bydfi or my Wix exchange. I do have 1,000 or 1,500 on each of them, like I'm showing you. So again, it's not over. It is just resetting. You need to be able to look at that opportunity right in front of you. Okay, don't let it pass you. Don't let it pass. We saw Bitcoin come back down to like 59. I think it's going to drop a little bit lower because again, I might be wrong, but hey, I'm staying vigilant. That's why I'm a little bit tired, because I was up all night monitoring the price system. Like I told you guys, I was scalping the market and I was trying to look for another lower entries just in case. Okay, so right now 59,000. Looking at it, you know what, the best way is to look at it this way. Let's go here and let's look at Bitcoin right quick. BTC. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. On Bitcoin, it was all bullish until we flipped. See how we flipped it? Purple line has now started to come in. Blue line has started to come down. And then you do have the purple line has started to go into the price system. You see it? That means this thing is about to go up and the blue line is about to go. It's going to compress it a little bit more. So that's why I think the only thing that can reverse this is when the stock market reaches that 15, the little 15 or 10% that is left to the upside. Once it reaches it, okay, then yeah, we will call it time to close shop. But right now, everything still looks crazy, because one thing I was looking at, okay, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. One thing I was looking at again is if you go to CoinGlass, you will find the longs versus shorts positions on every exchange, like right here. See, when you look at that, how many people are longing and how many people are shorting the market. So that usually also be a sign of what is about to come. Okay, so like it's gonna be it's about to be some kind of price volatility, but I think everybody's still waiting to see what the Japanese central bank is going to do first. But as you can see on Binance, there is more people, you know, shorting the market than those that are longing. Okay, on a different assets, you can look at Bitcoin, you can look at the dying one, and you can see. Okay, you can look at the Crashlandia, you can also see that. So everybody looking at that, and then you see how the global, the most liquidity for the market makers right now is people shorting the market. What they usually do, they will flip it. What I can tell you that, yeah, it's something that caught even myself off guard, right? You can't predict that. You can't predict what the trade of all these fund managers and all of them are doing. But this is one luck that happened, that their trade on the precious metal was about to get hammered, and they didn't have any other option than to sell their Bitcoin at that high volume at the high speed. So that's what it did. It is it is what it is, right? But now you saw how it bounced, right, from 59 all the way to $70,000. That tells you again, it is not organic, it's panic. And once that panic starts to set in, people do crazy things, right? So up to you again. Are you sitting on the sideline, or are you gonna make money? Put on your big boy's pants. There's no time to cry. We ain't got time for that. It's a millionaire journey. We react according to what we see, right? As you guys can see, yeah, I'm adding bone to my spot accounts. I'm scrap on how you say it. I'm scalping the market, and I'm trying to find a lower position for my long-term leverage long positions, just like that. That's how you make money, right? Now, anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Maybe it has started to recover. Although I doubt it, guys. I really doubt it. I think we are having a dead cat bounce. Just like I said, I doubt it. It's a mixed sentiment right now. People are not going to believe of any rally. Most people are closing shop. And that's exactly what usually happens. People are just going to sit there, and before you know it, yeah, they're going to say, yeah, you see, we're going back to 50,000. Yeah, we're done. And then, bam, it will just reverse, okay? But anyways, you look at King Kaspa first, KAS. We do have here for the past hour 0.2% down, 1.3% down on the day, 6.2% down on the week, 33.5% down on the month, and 63% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $838.74 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $22.30 million. Okay, now we go look at the next one, QNT. Okay, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. We do have here 1.6% up in the last hour, 0.2% up on the day, 6.3% down on the week, 12.5% down on the month, and 24.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $953.37 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $17.90 million. Now we look at Cubic. High risk, high reward. Like I told you guys, the market cap is too low, right? We do have here laying flat on the last hour, 1.8% down on the day, 2.5% up on the week, 23.6% down on the month, and 69.6% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $71.15 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.64 million. Now we go look at the next one, which is going to be Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. We have here 0.8% up in the last hour, 3.4% down on the day, 5.5% down on the week, 41.5% down on the month, and 74.4% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $274.86 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $22.54 million. Okay, now we look at Jonathan Spectoro. He calls it Bitcoin, and I call it the orange guy. Okay, we see here 0.5% up in the last hour, 1.3% down on the day, 12.5% down on the week, 23.9% down on the month, and 27.6% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.39 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $67.75 billion. So yeah, there is not much changing. I'm telling you, everybody, look at the volume, look at the sentiments, look at everything. There's not much changing. Everybody is paying attention to that Japanese central bank move. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay, oh well, let's see. Let's just hold your horses. We get in there. Right now, you're trying to do TA. It's not going to help. So my apologies. All I can tell you is the same thing I've ever said. You need to be patient, consistent, and trust me, you will make it through. If you make it through, you will be at the other side of the biggest wealth transfer ever, instead of you being here scratching your head and not knowing what to do. That's exactly what I am doing. It's like I said earlier, I'm scalping the market, I'm buying on spot, and I'm looking for those entry lower positions for my long-term trades, which again, like I tell you, once this thing starts to run, it is going to take off like a mad cow. Okay, we are not going to look at the trading view, but I want to show you something there. So those of you who are let's see, I want to show you something here. Okay, Kaspa, yeah, we're back into it, but that's not what we're looking at. So I'm trying to show you Bitcoin. Bitcoin, where is it at? See, excuse me, Bitcoin right here. I'm trying to show you this. Now you need to go on the weekly, and you need to put the pi cycle top. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. See the blue line? Look at the red line. They are going to meet. Trust me, they usually do. And once they do, you're going to see the all-time high, which is going to be that $150,000 or $160,000. This thing has started to come down. You see it is coming down. This one is going to do this, and they will meet somewhere, 150, 160,000 or something in that vicinity. And then what people are going to tell you is, like, once they see that happening, the euphoria will come back. A lot of people will start talking about $1 million Bitcoin. People will start saying, oh, $500,000, $10 million Bitcoin. And once they're already there, set up, boom, down we went. Just like I'm telling you, this move right now, it went down, he's trying to come back up. It's like a dead cat bounce. And let's watch what the macroeconomy does with the Japanese situation, and then you're going to see. Okay, anyways, guys, I gotta go. I got a lot of work right now. Tomorrow I'll give you another update, see how the market is be doing by tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Don't forget to click that like button. It only takes you for a second. Drop me a comment, a positive one. If you don't have a positive comment, drop me an emoji, okay? And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow, okay? Don't be negative. Trust me, being negative and crying about the market ain't gonna help you. Make a move. I don't care what kind of move you're making, but you gotta make a move, okay? Until I see you in my next one, my friends, please, please, take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.